All right, well, let's see. Let's go ahead and take quiz 4. Before we do, though, I want to just check a couple things. I want to go back to the learning modules for just a moment. Notice that we're still in lesson 2. We haven't progressed. That means that we need to complete quiz 4 before we can progress. Oh, I want to check my grades. Let's see how we're doing. Quiz 1, I got 8 out of 10. Remember, the first time I got 8 and the second time I got only 5, but the highest grade appears out of the two. And on quiz 2, the first time I got 8, but the second time I got 10. Again, the highest grade is what counts. And the same thing with quiz 3. I got a 0 and then a 10, and again, it's the highest one that counts. Let me go back to the learning modules now. Let's get back into lesson 2. Okay, so it's time to take quiz 4. I'm going to do this very quickly. In fact, I'm going to pause the recording and we'll just know that I've done it. Okay, so we've completed sample quiz 4, and now that would open up lesson 3. So when we go back to learning modules, click here, but we don't see lesson 3. Now, there's a reason for that. I did this on purpose. I wanted to show you that for some reason we have restricted ourselves to seeing only 3 items at a time. Lesson 0, 0, sample lesson 1, sample lesson 2. On another page, we could go and then see the next set. We can see the next 3 items. And then we can press the green arrow. And now we see the next 3, but we're missing the first 2. My preference is to see all of them, and we can see what it is that we have. And after I completed quiz 4, I, just in this sample discussion, made sure that we'd have lessons 3 and 4 and 5 here. The other option we have is to click on this little pages icon, and I'm going to click that, and that's going to say that we can change the number of items per page. 999 is the recommended maximum. So you know what? I'm just going to click 999 here, or input 999, click OK, and then automatically we'll be able to see everything. Some of you might have your setting on 10 at this point, or 11, and so you only see the first 10 or 11 lessons. If that's the case, then you might want to change it to 90, 100, 999, whatever, so that you'll be able to see everything. Just don't be surprised by that if that happens and you don't change that setting. Okay, I want to do just one last thing, and that is to get into sample lesson 5. And the only reason I wanted to do that in this time is because this lesson has not only the introduction and the assignment and the discussion, it also has one for the assessment, the lesson 5 assessment. That's because there's special information about this particular quiz, quiz 5, and the chapter 3 test. I will explain that in another video. But I want to make sure that you recognize that there's this extra little page giving some explanation, and it's all down here and such, so I will not go over that right now, but I wanted to tell you about it ahead of time. I'm going to click back to learning modules, and I will say that's all I have for this. I hope it's made sense how the things work in a spring-loaded way, and if you have any questions, be sure to ask, post them on the discussion board, or send me an email in our class. I hope that you've learned a lot from this and will make the class go much smoother for you because of it. All right. See you next time.